So hello everyone,
Hello.
welcome to the new day, new vlog. Today we have with us again our beloved Muntasir. We thought that you must have seen that we had to submit our psychology draft paper. So we thought that today we'll discuss about its guidelines and what were the details that we got to know or received about how we have to submit our psychology draft paper, because that we have submitted in OLAT a few days back. So if we start with the discussion part and about the guidelines.
So the first point I would say that the professor has given a list of guidelines
Yeah.
that is in the PDF.
Yeah.
It is on OLAT.
Yeah.
So if you are doing psychology, your first job is to download the guidelines and the sample papers.
Correct.
Do check them.
Correct.
We are giving just a summarized version, but I would say check those as well so you can have a proper idea.
And also I think they have one folder about the term paper, so there are all the sample term paper as well that one can see and get to know like how they can write their draft paper or maybe the final paper as well. So if we start with the guidelines part, yes, there will be a document which you can find if you opt for the course, but we got to know that in the first page I think we have to mention our topic name.
Yeah, we have to mention your topic name.
Yeah.
And that is they are calling title page, where you have to mention your topic name,
Yeah.
your name as well your subject name.
Yeah, correct. And the second page,
Is abstract.
abstract.
So abstract should be 300 words, and it's in a single page. You have to mention
Yeah.
the summary of your whole paper
Yeah.
in a summarized version.
Correct.
So that's abstract.
That's abstract. And then when we come to our body part,
Body part.
and then
So the body is divided into three parts.
Yeah.
The first part is introduction.
Yeah.
Second part is main body.
Yeah.
And third part is conclusion.
correct.
And these three parts should consist of 5 pages.
This, yes, correct. 5 pages, 3 parts. So I think what we did is like 1 page we kept for introduction, 1 page we kept for our conclusion, 1 or I think half page.
Yeah, one and I think for me introduction was little bit more than 1 page,
Okay.
and conclusion was less than 1 page.
So I think it combined they get together for 2 page, and then the 3 pages for the body part. So what we did was for the body part we gave our topic name there, and then we concluded each of the reference.
Correct.
So what we did, since you must have seen, I'll put the video link in the description where we have discussed about the term paper proposal. In that proposal, I have
mentioned 5 references.
Yeah, we have to mention 5 references. You can see those videos and how those references should be, what kind of reference we should include in that. So what we did is that for each of the reference we summarized it or we concluded it. And
Correct. For we had 5 references. So
Yeah.
for 5 references in each of the in our main body part, for each
Yeah.
of the references, so we did the summarized version, like what is the procedure they have taken, what is the summary, what is the outcome,
Yeah.
what is the pros and cons, something
Yeah.
like that. So what is they are suggesting the positiveness
Yeah.
towards our topic, or they are suggesting that negative impact towards our topic, something like that.
And suppose what were the experiments that they used, for how many participants were there, and what kind of research was performed, or what kind of procedures or tasks they used. So it's like we thought that it's like the short reports.
Correct.
So for each of the reference, means we did this way that we summarized them. So we got about 5 paragraphs. So, but the thing is, when we submit our short report, that you have to submit in 1 page. But this time, since 1 page or maybe combined 2 page we kept for our introduction and conclusion, so we had 3 pages left for 5 references, conclusions. So we had to somehow fit them in.
Somehow fit them. Sometimes for me it was crossing the limit, so I had to reduce some words. I
Yeah.
had to make it into the margin.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit difficult, I would say, but
Yeah,
it was
but it's manageable, and
Yeah.
so 5 pages that part, and finally 1 page for our references.
Yeah.
So we tried to keep those references, which we mentioned in our proposal.
Correct.
Because I think proposal is what you will be doing in future. So we mentioned the references in proposal, and then in our draft paper, using those references, we summarize them individually in our body part. There are other approaches as well. You can write a combined summary or combined body as well, topic wise, and also now conclusion.
Yeah, for conclusion, you have to as well give a final version of
Yeah.
your topic. You
Yeah.
have to draw some conclusion that whether based on these references they are coming to a conclusion, coming to a result, or they have contradiction, something like
Correct. So if step by step we come, then it's like, since in body we mentioned individual conclusions,
Correct.
but here we have to mention the overall conclusion as
Overall
well,
conclusion.
and how it is related to our topic. So if you chose, suppose there is a topic, and suppose my topic is theory of mind. So for that, how they are linked to this topic, right? And what is the overall conclusion from these 5 papers, because those should be relevant to your topic, I think. And
all the 5 references are combining together, or they have contradiction between them.
Yeah, they have contradictions between them, or how they are supporting each other. And also what can be done in future research work. So like what are the unanswered questions which are there. So some of the questions were like similar to our short report task, because there also we had to answer this thing. But here it's like we are using 5 references and for a common topic. So we have to define that what can be done in future and how it can be maybe refined. So this is the thing. So that's how we have to write conclusion. So if we just summarize about the overall pattern.
So overall pattern, first page is your title, and the second page is your abstract.
Correct.
Third page is your introduction, where you have given the topic name, the description of the topic, and why you are interested in this topic. Then you have the body part, where you have explained each of the references separately, and identified the method used and the outcome of the references. At the end, you have conclusion, where you have summarized your paper, you have drawn a conclusion
and for future
on
research
your topic, and as well as future references, future works it can be done. And then finally you have a reference, where you will put your references in the
given
section.
format. So format you can, like, one has to check from the OLET as well, because the professor mentions in which format we have to submit it. And also this introduction, body and conclusion is part or should be in 5 pages. So this is the format that we got to know for our term paper. So we proposed the topic, and now we have submitted that in OLAT. But now we'll see how it will be evaluated and what points we'll get to know. But I hope you also get some information that how we have to write our draft paper in psychology. So that's it for this video. Thank you, Muntasir, for sharing your insights. And rest like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Namaste.
Assalamu alaikum.
Chalo, see you in new day, new vlog.